Madison's baby needs a father on paper. Once the papers are done and the divorce is final, I'll marry you.
Everyone thought I would swallow my pride and wait another month. After all, I had already waited 7 years. But that night, I left the country for an arranged marriage. I vanished from his world completely. 3 years later, I returned with my husband for a family memorial. At the last minute, he was called away to handle a problem in one of his territories. So he ordered one of his men from the local crew to pick me up. I stepped out of the airport and froze. Standing beside the car was Ethan Hayes, my ex-fiancé. Back then, Ethan had been nothing. Judging by his suit and the men around him, he had clearly moved up in the local crew.
Ethan, isn't that your obsessed ex? Isn't that Natalie? See? I told you guys she would come crawling back. Natalie disappeared for 3 years. Not a call, not a text. And now Ethan finally has power, and look who suddenly found her way back. She probably spent every night stalking his socials and crying into a cheap pillow.
Natalie, if you're trying to stage a dramatic reunion, sweatpants were a bold choice. Couldn't you at least brush your hair first?
Or did life without Ethos get so bad you stopped trying altogether? You look like you came here to beg for protection, not make a comeback.
It was true. I used to spend hours getting ready for Ethan. I always made sure I looked absolutely perfect for him. But I did not need to do that anymore. I was pregnant, so my husband would not let me wear makeup. He wanted me to wear whatever felt comfortable. He even had this plain-looking loungewear custom-tailored for me in Paris. Listening to them mock me, it suddenly clicked. They knew they had been ordered to pick up Don Moretti's woman, but they had no idea that woman was me. A former acquaintance of mine hurried to diffuse the tension.
Anyway, it's nice having you back. Ethan actually spent years looking for you. He asked all over about you.
Ethan's face stiffened for a second. Then he acted like nothing had happened.
Madison's kid starts preschool next week. From now on, you're in charge of drop-off and pickup.
He was still incredibly arrogant, but I was not that naive little girl anymore. Seeing him only filled me with annoyance. I did not want to waste another second on them. I was just about to tell them exactly who I was.
Natalie, don't blame Ethan for this. He's only trying to look out for you. You disappeared for 3 years. Who knows what kind of shady things you had to do to survive? Look at you. Life really chewed you up. Ethan even wanted to give you a job as my personal assistant, but clearly that would be too much for you. Don't worry, being my narcy is honest work. No one's gonna look down on you for that.
Ethan saw my face and thought I was jealous.
Natalie, drop the attitude. You clearly couldn't make it on your own, so stop making a scene. Take care of the kid and learn your place. Don't worry, we still have a spare room for the nanny downstairs.
Natalie, look how good Ethan is to you.
He's giving you free room and board. Isn't babysitting better than whatever life you've been scraping by on? Hurry up and say thank you. Don't worry, dear. If my son acts up, I'll make sure he behaves. I won't let anyone give you a hard time.
Give me a break. Who's giving her a hard time? She disappeared over one tiny misunderstanding. If life got rough out there, maybe she needed the lesson.
Hearing that, my heart actually skipped a beat. Even now, he still thought abandoning me at City Hall for Madison was only a tiny misunderstanding. The Ethan who used to love me was truly dead. He was no longer the boy who carried me across town while ignoring his own bleeding wounds. But whatever that love had been, it was all in the past. None of it mattered anymore. After all, I was about to give birth to my second baby anyway.
Aren't you here to pick me up? Let's go.
The scene went quiet for a moment. Several people exchanged looks. Then, they suddenly burst into laughter. Madison laughed, like I had told a joke.
Waiting for you? Do you even deserve that? Read the sign.
Mrs. Moretti is the lady of the Moretti family.
Do you even know who that is? Mrs. Morelli is the lady of the Morelli family. She is Damon Morelli's lawful wife.
And Don Moretti is a ruthless mafia boss, but in private, he is deeply devoted.
People say he refused to get married back then because he was waiting for her.
Everyone in this city knows this. Don't bother sucking up to Damon. Suck up to Mrs. Moretti.
She is his entire world.
Listening to them gossip about my marriage, I could not help smiling. A genuine smile spread across my face. After 3 years of marriage, Damon's business had grown bigger and bigger, and his reputation as a fiercely devoted husband had spread everywhere. Madison had always wanted to stand above me. She would never miss a chance to show off in front of me.
To spoil his wife, Damon Moretti once bought a diamond bracelet at Christie's. It's called Eternal Heart. It costs $20 million. Mrs. Morel is literally the most envied woman on earth. That's the exact same bracelet.
Ethan grabbed my hand and looked at the bracelet.
It's a pretty good fake. What broke delivery guy bought you this? A cheap knockoff as a gift? Pathetic.
It really is a high-quality fake. Way better than the replica I bought. But I'd never wear mine in public. That would be humiliating. Foreign knockoffs really are something. The weight almost feels real. Wait. Don't tell me you're saying you're the real Mrs. Moretti. Natalie, are you seriously claiming you're the legendary Don's wife? Natalie, why don't you sell me this fake? I'll pay you double whatever that broke delivery guy paid.
Give that back right now. Damon gave that to me.
Shut your mouth! Natalie, are you trying to get us both killed? You think you can just casually drop Don Moretti's name? Are you trying to drag me down with you?
His friends immediately joined in.
Do you have any idea how hard we fought for this airport pickup? Don Moretti put Ethan's business under his protection last year. Now all of us survive under Morty protection. The only way Ethan keeps his place in the Moretti circle is if we impress Mrs. Moretti. And you're out here spreading insane rumors about knowing him? Are you trying to ruin Ethan's career?
I wiped the blood from my split lip. My stare must have been ice cold, because Ethan frowned. A trace of panic flashed through his eyes.
Natalie, you ungrateful little... Ethan was kind enough to keep you off the street. Don't push your luck. I know you're bitter about the past, but trying to wreck his career just to get back at him? That's sick.
Hearing her say that felt exactly like 3 years ago. No matter what I did, Madison twisted it. She would feed Ethan her poisoned version of the truth. In the early days, he used to defend me, but by the end, he always took her side, just like right now.
You're such a bitter, jealous woman.
But this time, Ethan did not keep yelling at me.
For the sake of what we used to be, I'll let this slide. Take the cash. Go buy yourself something decent to wear. If you really don't want to nanny Madison's kid, I'll pull some strings and get you a proper job next week. Don't worry, ever since the Moretti protection, this kind of money is pocket chush in my world now.
The way he handed me that check made me sick.
No, thank you, sir. I don't take handouts from strangers.
Ignoring Ethan's furious face, I turned and left. But he grabbed me before I could take a few steps.
Natalie, I gave you money and you still refused. What do you mean? I'm a stranger to you.